Hey, Justin.
Hello, good evening.
Thank you. Town Hall Building Committee, fall meeting. This is Thursday, April 20th at 7:07 PM. We'll do roll call. Say your first name, please say your full name and that you're here. Mark,
Mark Cameron here.
Carolyn,
Carolyn Coffey here.
Kurt,
Garrett Lubitz here.
Wayne,
Wayne Sawchuk here.
and Phil Lear here. Thank you. Really, the two items we're talking about is the PR efforts. Do we want to start with that?
Nothing's changed since last night.
Okay,
We have a meeting set up for tomorrow morning. David, Farag, Garrett, me, and Justin at 11 to plan the public forum for next Thursday.
okay.
And I think, Phil, if you want to come too, or we can have one other person without a problem with open meeting law.
Sure.
If anyone else wants to join us.
Yep, I'm happy to. Where are you going to be at? You're going to be up in the offices?
Actually, we're doing it over Zoom because David's going to be in Boston. So
Zoom, okay. Right. Okay. And then we just go over next week's schedule.
yeah,
Hey,
I think
Phil,
Justin wants to add something.
Go ahead.
I just have one addition to PR. The Patriot Ledger would like to come on Monday and interview someone, and they're going to bring a photographer with them as well to speak with somebody from the committee and to get a tour from Town Hall, which is exciting stuff because we want to get this out there, and they are another avenue to get information out there and to get photos out there. So I don't know if we want to discuss if somebody is available on Monday, if this is a direction that the committee wants to go in. Once again, there will be a reporter and a photographer if you all decide to go in that direction. So I just want to get everybody's thoughts real quick. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you for reminding me. Yeah, the Ledger sent an email this afternoon to me and asked if they could come down, get a tour with and bring a photographer, and I directed it to Justin because he's been coordinating the PR, so I wanted to kind of let him keep the running the ropes there. Is there someone that wants to do this part of the PR? Actually, be the face with the Patriot Ledger. Yeah, I know, right?
Don't all raise
Just
your
in
hands at
case there's
once.
any hard no over here.
All right.
I've already been quoted in the paper enough times.
It's I think it's a good opportunity if we've
Yeah.
we want to go 150% full speed ahead. It's another way to get the information out.
Sure.
So, and obviously it's entirely up to the committee. Obviously it's
Do you know when they're
it's up
coming,
to you
Justin?
all. Sometime on Monday. We'd have to set up a time with them.
Yeah. I mean, I'll plan on it, Justin.
Okay. All right. Sounds great.
Sorry, anything else on PR? Sorry about that. Okay, good. Just go over next week's schedule. We have something Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday night. Monday night is with Capital. Tuesday night is with the Select Board. Wednesday night is with Advisory. And then the 27th is the forum, I guess, in person, the Old Town Hall. We'll give tours, and we also want to review the warrant article at that time if we can make that work. They're all listed at 7 o'clock. I don't know anything different than that.
We also have a meeting posted for 6 o'clock on Monday night, should we care to use that time prior to the capital budget meeting.
Okay, great.
Just a heads up to this group. I will not be able to make the meeting with the select board next week. I have a firm obligation to see my daughter's singing performance that she is doing sing your own song. So got to go to that.
Congratulations.
If it gets out, I will. I think it's at 6, so maybe over in time to join the festivities with the select board. So
I won't be able to join in person on Tuesday. I can be remote. I won't be able to be in person.
Fine. Okay, good.
So Monday, I didn't see anything posted yet for Monday for advisory for them. But I presume it's
For Wednesday, you mean?
is it Wednesday? Is it?
Yeah, advisory is Wednesday.
Advisory is Wednesday. Okay, so advisory was then posted. I think it was Monday. That's capital budget. I don't think was posted yet on their side. I presume that all has to be the same link. Is that correct, or how does that?
I don't know.
So it does. I spoke with Tracy. I believe Tracy posted Mondays and Tuesdays, and then I took care of Wednesdays and Thursdays. Wednesday capital, Thursday community meeting. But I believe I spoke to Tracy, and she had said she was taking care of Monday and Tuesday.
No, but
I-
he's right. Capital Budget Committee hasn't posted for Monday.
Hasn't posted their own meeting.
No,
Hasn't posted their own. Ours is posted for Monday. And it says, just going into ours, present GMP to Capital Budget Committee in a joint meeting, and we have a link with a number and a passcode. So I'm assuming that they have to utilize the same passcode and link.
I wonder if that can suffice for their post, if that just can go on their website. Because we're within the 48 hours. They would have had to have posted by 15 minutes ago.
Uh-oh.
You want to text Brian Host and
I can do that.
is there something that we wanted John to chime in for before he has to go?
Or who?
John,
John.
from you.
Yeah, John's gonna just show us what he sent us today. Go through that quickly.
Bill, it's no different than last night.
Okay,
I just PDF'd everything and sent it, and I wouldn't be able to show you from my phone. So apologies. Yeah, so you've got the detailed budget then and now. I did not include the roll up. I gave you the whole thing, but again, it's the same numbers that we showed last night for the call it the 5-line slide. And then I gave you the Commodore item, both in Excel and PDF. The PDF is ridiculously hard to read because it's such a wide spreadsheet, but I would suggest opening that up in Excel and having a look at that. And I guess my only question for you guys is what level of participation, I assume you want us, do you want Johnson Roberts at all 4 of these meetings? Do you want Commodore at all 4 of those meetings? You know, Commodore speaks best to the market discussion, the current pricing and all of that. But again, that's, you just let us know. I mean, we have them on our schedules. But again, who's best to talk at each of these meetings? That's, we'll defer to you guys on what you want and or need.
I mean, I know it costs us, but doesn't it make sense to have all 3 at all the meetings?
Oh, I mean, it's small cost. It's immaterial. It's more Phil about do these boards react better to the residents talking about the article or to the paid consultants talking about the article, or both? I'm just, I'll always defer to the owner for what you want. If you say you want us there, someone from each of us will be there.
I would say that I would want someone there from each group
Okay,
for each of the
I
meetings.
would say probably Thursday is probably not required, if that's just an open forum and,
yeah,
I
but
would
we
think
already
that-
said, even if that's just us, we can we'll have somebody there. Whether
Okay.
it's Steve or I, one of us. I agree with you. You probably don't need anybody else at that. You just need one quote project team person. And
Yeah.
we can certainly suffice for Thursday.
Okay.
John, do
Yes.
you think just the historical commission was gonna try and make that their meeting as well? So
Oh,
they
on
may have
Thursday?
some detailed questions on materials and that sort of thing. Are you able to answer those questions, or should we ask Phil to
Well,
come?
Bill's now coming.
Okay,
All right, so basically 3 of us Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 2 of us on Thursday. You don't need Commodore on Thursday.
fair.
Okay. That's fine. I'll make that. I'll get that out to them and confirm that.
Okay, great.
And what I'll
I
do,
will, before, I would love for him to have that in his schedule, but I will try and confirm with them that they will actually be coming. That was the idea, but she was gonna let her board know, and we'll make sure that that actually works with her board and that they'll come.
yeah, okay. It's easier to cancel somebody than to ask them. So for sure.
Justin, Josiah should be joining us. Might be a little late, but
Okay, thank you. I'll keep an eye out for him. I do have, and I know you had a question for capital budget. There is a member of capital budget in the audience, Mr. Chair, just so you know.
okay. I'm sorry, is there a question from that person? Or you?
Nope, I was just letting you know,
Okay.
in case you had a question for them.
I think our question was, our first question was, are they having a meeting on Monday?
Thank you.
And if so, it hasn't been posted yet. It was on our schedule to present on Monday night to Capitol at 7 p.m.
But you need to confirm whether or not there is going to be a meeting, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
Mike's
Mike
coming on
Dick's
here.
coming in.
Okay. I'm like,
Hi,
Hey, Mike.
Mike,
we will not be meeting Monday. Our plan was to meet on Wednesday. And I also noticed that there was no meeting posted for us for Monday. I spoke with Brian this afternoon to double check. So Wednesday would be our meeting. Would that
do.
work with you guys?
We have advisory. I mean, if I don't know if it's
It's possible.
Chris is coming on. It looks like
hold on, Chris, go ahead.
Yeah, can I ask, would it be, because advisor is already set for that night too, Mike, maybe the two of you could do a joint meeting?
I would welcome that.
I think that'd be great.
And then you could break out separately to deliberate if you'd like.
Right. What I should do though is just double check with Brian and the other folks on capital budget, just to make sure that they're all on board with that.
Okay.
And I can do that when we end this meeting, or I can do it tomorrow anyway.
Yeah, as long as we know by tomorrow, because I'm gonna follow with Rob Hillman about the advisory schedule.
Right. And would that be a Zoom meeting, Chris?
Yeah, the advisory meets on Zoom. That's how they tend to meet.
Okay. Just a thought, and that it might be very cumbersome with 2 committees trying to work through Zoom and who is chairing the meeting and so forth.
But we would also have 3 meetings.
You'd have what?
3 meetings.
Be
We have
3 meetings, because we'd be there too.
Who would be there too?
Town
Town
Hall
Hall
Building
Building
Committee.
Committee.
Oh, of course, right, yes, but excuse me.
You could have meet, so I didn't expect to get so into the process tonight. So advisors having advisory and capital all at the same time is doable, and Brian and Mike, I'm sorry, Brian and Rob can figure out the details of how to make it work. And then are you folks, Phil and Carolyn, are you gonna break out separately that night, or is the whole purpose just to present?
just to present.
Yeah, then that's okay. You can just join this meeting. You don't have to have separate Zoom link or anything. And then if advisory and capital want to have separate, go their own separate ways after that. By the way, one of you could be meeting in person. I mean, that's an alternative is, you know, we could have a meeting room set up for you at the senior center or something, if people want to do that.
I would be in favor of that myself, just speaking for me, but I would suggest that to Brian and to Rob.
So I will work, Justin and I will work with you on the logistics server.
Yeah,
Gail's gonna take the place of Diane's cat on,
right.
so we'll work on logistics, Mike, whatever's necessary.
Yeah. One thing that bothers me about these live meetings is the audio. It has not been good. And I would just encourage Justin Schreier or whomever is responsible to really work on getting all the mics and mixers or whatever so that people can hear who are Zooming from home. That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
Right. Thank you very much, Mike.
Right.
Appreciate you jumping on.
Yeah. I can jump off. I just wanted to be here and listen, and if you had questions, I'm happy to answer.
Okay. Well, I think we just confirmed that we are not having a meeting Monday night. So that gives us one night off next week.
Although, are we still planning to meet on Monday as a committee? Right, because we still had that placeholder before the planned capital budget meeting. So that's, unless we cancel that, that still is scheduled, right?
Yeah, we can leave it posted should we need it. But hopefully we won't. It would be nice to have one night off.
Is your committee ready for next
Yeah,
week?
I mean, guys, I can forward you whatever new information through Phil. You know what I mean? That would be the only thing I see aside from, I mean, for my part of the business would be if the number has, you know, if we've seen any more bids and the number's reduced further than what we're carrying right now. I can do that by just updating that cover page, we'll call it the 5-liner again. And I can get that out to everybody.
Do you feel like we have to have a meeting to discuss any updates, or do we just?
No,
Sure.
no, I
I'm just asking the group.
Why don't we see after the PR meeting tomorrow, whether we think we want to have a meeting about the public forum and planning of that.
For Thursday, okay. All right, so we'll keep it open for Monday night, and I guess we'll notify you during the day Monday, if we're gonna have it or not. Is that okay?
Yeah, I mean, we can cancel it, I think, at any time. There's no notice requirement.
Okay.
Right.
Lisa.
The only other question I have is for the select board meeting and for the advisory, do you want us in person or on Zoom? Because I would like it to be consistent, right? You know, if you know, either have your whole project team on one or the other, and then you tell us what you want. And then if someone can't make it, and you know, we'll, you know, fine. But if you want us there, and again, you don't have to tell me right now.
Chris,
My only comment to that would be the select board has been meeting in person, and I think it would be more effective for that particular meeting to be in person because they're in the auditorium in the town hall.
Good point.
I just think logistically it works better because they're going to be in person. And the advisory just meets, they have not historically been meeting in person, so it's just, they just operate differently. That's
Okay,
it.
okay, no, that's great. So we'll be there, the team will be there in person for the select board meeting, and then we'll be online for Zoom, but we'll be online for advisory and possibly joint capital budget.
Although Mike was saying they if they're doing a joint meeting, they may opt to do it in person. So we'll just have to see what they decide. and get
Okay,
back to you on
all
that.
right.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to answer Brian on the text. Okay. Anything else we need to go over tonight? Less than a half hour? We can't do that, can we?
Motion to adjourn?
Second,
All right, so PR tomorrow, and then we'll let you know on Monday. If we're gonna have a meeting Monday night, or either the updates from John if it's critical, or PR for Thursday night. Is that right? I got it right? Cool. Anything else, Wayne?
No, just make sure that we have the right number posted to log into. You know, in other words, I think that I don't know. I just wanted to know that I can go to the agenda list or something and make sure that I'm not late all the time. So
Oh, okay.
I'll just
3 minutes. That's pretty good. 3 minutes.
did it. Yeah, but that was because I was lucky. If you look at the dates and then you look at the 25th and it goes to the 23rd, the 25th, that this. So
No, it's because you're getting good, Wayne. You're getting good.
that's
I'm lucky.
okay. I want to thank myself for that. Thank you. Okay, so that's all.
All right, thank you. Mark, you good?
I'm good.
Bert, you good? And Carolyn, you good?
Yep.
Anybody want to make a motion?
It's been moved and seconded. We just
All in
need to vote.
favor?
I
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So, Record.
Good night.
meeting.
Good night, guys.
Good night, guys. Thank you for the
Thank
time.
you.
Thanks,
Have a
John.
good night.
Thanks.
See y'all tomorrow.